Crypto news today from Amassers.com. Visit our site for cryptocurrency news updated 24/7, technical analysis, and our exclusive crypto market sentiment indicators.
Hi guys, once again this is Alfred from Amassers.com. If you're new to this channel, I usually cover technical analysis on Bitcoin and crypto. But today, I decided to dive into one of the wildest stories you probably didn't see coming. In this clip, Sam Bankman-Fried, yep, SBF himself, sits down with Tucker Carlson from behind bars in one of the weirdest interviews ever. He's rapping about life in prison, sharing a cell block with none other than Sean P. Diddy Combs, and get this, playing chess with inmates who are apparently schooling this MIT graduate and former hedge fund manager on the board. From crypto scams to checkmates, this clip has got it all. So grab your popcorn, hit that like button, and let's react to this insane roller coaster together, because you know I got something to say on the other side.
Are you hanging with Diddy? I think he's in there with you.
He is. And I don't know, he's been kind. I've made some friends. It's a weird environment. It's sort of a combination of a few other high profile cases and then a lot of, ex-gangsters or sort of, alleged ex-gangsters.
Yes. Definitely alleged. So what's Diddy like?
Obviously I've only seen one piece of him, which is, Diddy in prison. And, he's been kind to people in the unit. He's been kind to me. It's a position no one wants to be in. Obviously he doesn't, I don't, as you said, it's kind of a soul crushing place for the world in general. And what we see are just the people that are around us on the inside rather than who we are on the outside.
Oh, I'm sure. And you're two of the most famous prisoners in the world in the same unit. What do the armed robbers think? Well,
it's a really interesting question. And of course, some of them I think are thinking like, wow, this is sort of a big opportunity, to meet people they wouldn't otherwise get to meet, which is, it shocked me the first time I heard that. Right. It makes sense from their perspective, but boy, is that not how I think about prison.
Sorry to laugh. No, that's such a good, I bet it's not how you think about it. No,
it's not. And laughing's all you can do sometimes. There's no better alternative. They're good at chess. That's one thing I learned. Former armed robbers who don't speak English, and probably didn't graduate middle school, are a surprising number of them are fairly good at chess. I'm not saying they're grandmasters, but I lose games to them all the time. I was not expecting that.
Wow. So how is it? That's so interesting. How has that changed your views?
Well, I would.
Okay, I'm back on the other side of that video. I thought it was interesting that he has kept his spirits up. Of course, he's sharing on a unit with Sean P. Diddy Combs, and they have had some small communications. And I think he's just starting to see some of, how sometimes I look at things, and that's that people are people. He's playing chess with some of these guys. He's a graduate of MIT. His family's worked at MIT. He was running one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world, and he's still losing to some of these guys in chess. And what does that mean? That means people are people, guys. I've seen guys taking pot shots, doing videos and podcasts about the guy. He's doing his time, and that's what we do here in America. He's doing his time right now. You can disagree with some of the things he says, and I certainly don't advocate some of the things he done, but when I first started trading, there was a gentleman that used to teach us from a syllabus and a couple of books he asked us to buy from Amazon, and we would get on the phone at night and we would look at charts and go over the materials. And that's how I first started learning to trade. I felt like a lot of his stuff was conspiratory, but now I trade around a lot of that stuff. It's like 25 years later. That gentleman was brought into trading and worked at Lazard for a while. And I thought he was a really good guy. He got caught up with some guys that were looking to take shortcuts in trading, and it ended him up in jail. But there are all kinds of, I'm not making exceptions for anybody, but I really hate to see when guys get on and they focus on the negativity of crypto and they focus on kicking people when they're perceived is down. I wish more of all of us could remember that we're all on this big rock spinning together. And I said that before in the other videos, and no matter what precludes someone, whether it's positive or negative, there are a lot of people out here who just, they won't let go of the Trump theory. They're following every would-be trade or tip that he gives. And what happened today after the crypto summit? Well, leading up to it, we peaked at 91K. Now we're down to 86K. And all of these guys out here rah-rahing. I want you to think about this. This guy's doing hard time now. You know, there's nothing more valuable than your mind and your freedom. And that gentleman that started me trading, over time, prison system made him up. It's very hard to have a coherent back and forth with him typing. So, you know, this all, I'm just trying to keep it real, and I just thought I'd react to that video. P. Diddy comes certainly from a different walk of life, but you know, when you get in there and when all of the other things are out of the way, you start to realize that people are people. And that was my takeaway. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. See you on the next one. Peace.